Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about Milton Friedman, who was a prominent and probably the most influential economist of 20th century. He won Nobel Prize for his contribution in economic sciences in 1976. Milton Friedman was born in Brooklyn, New York City of United States of America and grew up in a small farm in New Jersey. He has described in a book that his family income was small and uncertain, but still his family was very supportive. Friedman's father died during his senior year in high school, so he had to take various jobs to continue his studies. In 1932, he earned a bachelor's degree in mathematics and economics from Rutgers University. Friedman joined the Department of Economics at University of Chicago after his graduation and earned a Master of Arts degree in 1933. Later in 1933 to 1934, he had a fellowship at Columbia University where he had studied statistics. He had formed what would later prove to be lifetime friendships with George Stigler and W. Aaron Wells, both of whom taught with Friedman at the University of Chicago. Friedman earned a PhD degree from Columbia University in 1946. Friedman met his lover and later lifelong wife, Rose Director Friedman, at University of Chicago and got married 6 years later. His wife Rose was also a prominent economist who had various contributions to economic sciences. Together they founded Milton and Rose D. Friedman Foundation, which is now known as A Choice. It was aimed towards freedom of choice towards education. She co-wrote some books with Milton which are free to choose, Tyranny of the Status Quo, etc. They had two children together named David and Jan. Milton had held a series of government roles that deepened his expertise in mathematical, statistical, and economical theories, which helped him a lot in his career. In 1948, he joined the faculty at the University of Chicago, becoming a full-time professor, where he developed various important theories and challenged Keynesian school of thoughts, which was the most popular economic theory in the early 20th century. In 1963, Milton Friedman and his colleague Anna Swartz wrote a book, A Monetary History of United States, where he accused money supply of Federal Reserve as a cause of depression, where Keynes' opinion was just opposite. But it didn't get much attention at the beginning because of the huge popularity of Keynesian theories. In 1970s, when unemployment and price level were rising simultaneously, Keynesian economics failed to explain it. Academics then began to notice Friedman's theory seriously. Milton is best known for his works in quantity theory of money, consumption function, aka natural rate hypothesis, which he denoted as his best scientific work. He also worked on various topics including Phillips curve, volunteer military, natural rate of unemployment, etc. And he contributed in the field of statistics with sequential sampling. Friedman was awarded Golden Plate Award of American Academy of Achievement in 1976 for his work on consumption monetary history and theory. He got Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences. This great economist believed in classical school of thought in economics. All his life he vouched for free market economy. George H. Nash, a leading American historian, said that by the end of 1960s, Friedman was probably the most highly regarded and influential conservative scholar in the country and one of the few with international reputation. From 1977, when he retired from active teaching at the University of Chicago, until his death in 2006, Friedman served as a senior research fellow at the Hoover Institution.
The basic principles underlying the free market, as Adam Smith taught them to his students in this university, are really very simple. Look at this lead pencil. There's not a single person in the world who could make this pencil. Remarkable statement? Not at all. The wood from which it's made, for all I know, comes from a tree that was cut down in the state of Washington. To cut down that tree, it took a saw. To make the saw, it took steel. To make the steel, it took iron ore. This black center, we call it lead, but it's really graphite, compressed graphite. I'm not sure where it comes from, but I think it comes from some mines in South America. This red top up here, the eraser, bit of rubber, probably comes from Malaya, where the rubber tree isn't even native. It was imported from South America by some businessmen with the help of the British government. This brass ferrule, I haven't the slightest idea where it came from, or the yellow paint, or the paint that made the black lines, or the glue that holds it together. Literally thousands of people cooperated to make this pencil. People who don't speak the same language, who practice different religions, who might hate one another if they ever met. When you go down to the store and buy this pencil, you are in effect trading a few minutes of your time for a few seconds of the time of all those thousands of people. What brought them together and induced them to cooperate to make this pencil? There was no commissar sending out orders from some central office. It was a magic of the price system, the impersonal operation of prices that brought them together and got them to cooperate to make this pencil so that you could have it for a trifling sum. That is why the operation of the free market is so essential, not only to promote productive efficiency, but even more, to foster harmony and peace among the peoples of the world.